ladies, and welcome to a very special edition of Hair Wednesdays. Hair Wednesdays is a show by the Loziba Movement in collaboration with Youth for Innovation Trust. And today we have a special one, and it's called Cake with the Lozibas, sponsored by the House of Mikhail. And I'd love to welcome you all as we celebrate the end of the year and what we have done as young women in art here in Bulawayo. So without further ado, let's introduce ourselves and start the show. What I want to know from you is who you are, what you do, and maybe at least one interesting thing about you in art that we should know about. I think we're going to start with Helen.
Hi everybody, my name is Helen. I'm 19 years old. I am a musician and a fashion model. I started doing music in 2017 year end, and I'm actually a 2020 Royal BA nominee.
Thank you so much, Helen. Thank you so much, Sharon. Over to you.
Hello everyone.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, my name is Sharon. I'm a mother, I'm a makeup artist, and I'm an iTech qualified beautician. That's International Therapy Examination Council. Yeah, that's what it stands for. I do stage makeup, I do film makeup, I do makeup for photo shoots. Yeah, I grew up here in Bulawayo, born and raised here.
And for those who have actually watched Hair Wednesdays before on our YouTube show, Sharon is the lady responsible for making up every other artist that we've had on our show. So thank you so much for that. We're going to cross over to Rachael.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Rachael. Stage name is Voko. So the color why Voko. Okay, why Voko is because ukulwami. It is only a kulwami. It is only a kulwami. So another is second name. So he is the thing. So I live by the theme. So the only way he can keep her to use on this day alive is to use it as my stage name. So kulwami was Usopu, you know, in Makaya. So that thing he was royalty is no more. So he was royalty. So that means I want to use it. He is Oriana. So that as an artist, I'm a poet. So as a poet, I managed to last year I released an anthology, poetry anthology, and it's from these poetic pieces. Yeah, I think I try and release the second edition corner in the next coming years. And then this year as a poet I managed to collaborate with other poets from Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, South Africa, Sabalaibu, LBT, Write the World. It's an anthology again. And then as a poet as well, I managed to feature with Belgium Festival about human rights and bisexuality. And then I'm an actress and I also do some bit of music.
Wow, thank you, Voko. I hope you are going to checklist cards like that's a handful. Let's cross over to Lorraine.
Hi.
Okay, my name is Lorraine. I'm a fashion accessories designer. My brand name is Stini Collections. So Stini Collections is my second name. Anyway, it was a little cool and this one. But now I've come to love it. No, it's because of the history behind it. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, so Mina, as I said, I'm a fashion accessories designer. I do use kwama, bags, satchels, handbags, gym bags, and just now I've also gone into the revamping of shoes, covering with fabric, and so we're trying to reduce pollution by doing that. So I've taken part in a few shows, Cape Town Fashion Week, Canada, I've got my stuff that was exhibited there, Lalapa, Gobunawayo, Victoria Falls, and I also took part in Matipilele Fashion Week, T Group, Board of Designers, and we won an award.
Nice. Great work. Great work. Swing up a train one Ntombo.
Right. Okay guys, I'm an S8. Before I became an S8, I was an artist, musician, dancer, actress. When I was in S8, there was a situation in yeah, I'm fighting a paisley bill. So, guys, I used to travel. Music and travel is cool. I went as far as Germany. I went as far as China. I went with Dreamstar, just like Pamela. I was also a finalist with Dreamstar, alongside with my twin. I went as far as Austria. I went as far as France. I went as far as Norway, Mozambique, Swaziland. I'm not ready, but any charity arts can take you far.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot from me. Traveling local. German. We went like 3 months. And I found with some accessories just like Lorraine. I'm also with some earrings. I wanted to launch before COVID-19 happened. I wanted to launch my jewelry thing, but it didn't happen. Not gonna think now permanent job, so it takes all my time. So my jewelry, what do you call it? Excuse guys. Line. It's called Nomvula collection. So I've got pieces that I have at home. I'll show you one day. Weird earrings. So I have pieces at home. I'll show you one day. So I still want to do that. Because I suppose keep our music. Since you know what, music doesn't do much for me. Because I made some earrings and sold a lot. I'm wearing a hamster with some guy who just approached me and post and Facebook and all that. I said, I like your earrings. What do you buy them? I told him I make them myself. I said, I just want a few pieces. Can you make them? I made 300 US from that guy. I sent them. I lost communication with the guy. But I hope I told her because he wanted more pieces and I wanted to look for someone else to help me with that as well. So now, mama. Ngangipithize kashile ngicunda lonke ngathi but ngaba mama ngase improvement when lose inspiration, lose motivation, lose uthando. And then you know when you have a husband or ngangikafuni uthi be involved. I support yakho less. You know when ngafuna ukuya kuma gigs akho ungani embarrassed. So the film yakhe ngafuna ukutshela ukuthi my wife is what? Is an artist. So ngakho singekeliso ikhona lokho ezizinto. But at the same time, I'm going to do as you know, man, I want So guys, my last tour, I'm in China. I'm 4 months pregnant. I've been 25 months pregnant. As I looked at them, China again, I see a station, you get alive. See a station, you try your ambulance, was what I saw vacation or science. So, guys, this is me. Very me at
Thank you for sharing that.
Oh my word. Salva
Okay, so guys, my name is Ladi. I was born and raised Konalabo Bulawayo. So Zafai Sindebele because I don't know they think I'm a colored or something. So I was born and raised Konalabo Bulawayo. I'm an artist, radio personality, business lady as well. So yeah, and he found a women empowerment. It's called Izenzele Women's Organization, and Konalai Kaya, since the Kaya, so the reason why Ngakala Women's Organization, the aim is to build young women in Makaya, creating jobs and all that. So yeah, this is me.
Did you guys see her Pamela?
Hello guys.
Hi.
I think Pamela has community in Ghana.
We have no idea.
Alright, I'm a singer, I'm a hairdresser, nail tech. Yonke into nje elokuhle. Yeah, yonke into elokuhle. Angizenzi mina njalo uma ngifunile ngijat. Ngifuna ukuthi libuye lizoyenza lithi kodwa ngikhuluma ngobuhle kule eyebrow lakhe lichekile. No, wena yakwenza ube muhle. Alright. I sing Afro jazz, I sing conscious reggae, I sing dancehall. I don't really do dancehall, but a lot of people like me when I do dancehall. Yes, but it's not in me. Like my voice is good with dancehall, but I don't love dancehall. So I do it for people because I have, if you're an artist, it's no longer about you alone. You have to do it for the audience.
Yeah.
So I do it for them because they love me in that area. So I grew up in Rwanda. I was born in Harare, grew up in Rwanda, did my primary there. Yeah, this is me coming in town and doing good in the industry. Suga Ekwani. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, well, Pamela, and it's great to know you, everyone. As we know, 2020 has been a hard year, especially for the world, the worldwide pandemic, corona. Lockdown, and I'm sure our careers were immensely affected in a way. But today is about celebration, so we are not going to go into that. Yeah. So I'd love to know from you guys, first before we cut the cake, what is that one achievement? 2020 celebrate. This is what we are celebrating. Okay, but before we go there, I forgot to introduce myself.
I didn't.
Did I mention my name? Did I say
No, you didn't.
No. Sorry, my name is Nomvula Sometimes.
Yeah. So we were cool. Yeah, we're getting old. So I'm Thando Gwinji, a digital media specialist. And digital media lapa graphic designer tile, so which means I have art in a way. I'm also a writer. I write a lot of poems. I've got a very long blog that if you have time you can just go through it and read along. But during the day I'm a gender champion, I'm a youth activist, and I like working with young people to develop our dear nation. So that's who I am. So I'm a member of the Loziba committee, and I'm glad to be here with you today. So let's share those Loziba achievements. Cheers to that. So let's hear those Loziba achievements. Sharon, what's that one thing?
This year has been a weird year because of COVID, but I'm very grateful that I've got positive stories to share. Yeah. So this year I happened to be featured in a magazine. Not one but two.
Nice.
There's a magazine called Old Dialect Magazine. I got to be featured in there. And then I got featured in another one called Affluencer Magazine. It's an online magazine and I've got a YouTube page and everything. I got to do an interview. Yeah, and I'm working on a film, still hush hush, I'm not going to go into details. Yeah, so those are some of the achievements. Yeah, and I'm very grateful for them. Because in the midst of this, I have something positive to say about 2020.
All right, Ladi.
Hi.
Okay.
I got I got a call from Hillbrow radio station, right? But he gave me Ladi, study meeting. Lawe. When I went there, they were like, "Kune slot, so ngeke ufuna ukufaka ishow yakho." Nah, just like that, guys. Nathola a slot yokuba radio personality. And again, nginominatiwe guys, and to me it's a big deal kakhulu because it says a lot ne ukuthi at least umsebenzi wami uyabonakala la ngaphandle, so being nominated as outstanding newcomer across all genders will be a 2020.
Congratulations for those. Pamela.
I thought it was a Lorraine. In the 2010s, the greatest achievement was being part of the Loziba team. That was the greatest achievement. Because it's funny because these two jazz nights we had, you guys, I had a lot of context that I won't share, but you will hear about them soon. So being part of this team is the greatest thing that has happened.
No, but also you released a new single.
Yes, after that. I told you Lozibas is the greatest. So yes, I released a single. That was just a try and what thing. I just wanted to see how I fit in jazz because I never recorded my own thing. I always featured. So I just wanted to find myself because I realized from all the features, it's not really me. So I just wanted to see who Pamela is. So I just wanted to try jazz and yeah, it came out okay. You can find it on YouTube. It's called Umuntogute. Pamela Makariro, that's my username. Yeah, and I also got gigs from a few cafes. I also got two bands that I didn't know that approached me. So yeah, 2010, yeah, it's a good year.
Good. Voko?
Okay, I think 2020 it has been a challenging year, but hey, anyways, we managed to pull through. Through Loziba, Loziba, isenze saba united, like
yes.
to be bold wherever we go, somebody will represent. So, I managed to feature them in my newspapers. For 2020, I managed to feature my newspapers on Saturday News and Newsday. And then my magazines, there's Iplawa Arts News online, something like that. And the fact, people always say, ERT, but I always say, if you are saying, ERT, just like me, I'm a poet, okay? Poetry, Bati, give me the man. Because there are a lot of things because I'm a poet, not because I'm the stage.
Wow.
So because I call myself an artist, I managed to build a brand. Because I call myself an artist, I managed to get someone who seeing the project that we're doing a Pamela, like supplying milk and water to Pamela East residents. And also because I'm an artist, they followed me on social media to see what am I worth is Kundas over my friend ambassador for speak out to Kuluma against sexual harassment. So 2020.
But also the song. I want to buy a question go myself.
Okay, so as I said, as I mentioned earlier on, I do some bit of music. Maybe it would because I'm here, I do some bit of music. So I released a track lamb. So all along I've been featuring Bomatre Savani, but this year like let me try Bonguti in Gomyangoni Apunganjan. So I released my track Eti Obaba One. So yeah, it's there on YouTube, it's there on what's it called? What we call digital platforms.
Okay, so Mina, I have 2 songs. Okay, before those 2 songs, kudala ngisegenini, ngithi ngisho kanjalo. But ekudalani wami ngisegenini, sengitshintshe ama stage name kayi 3. Oqala bengingududumalinga. Ngenza i-gospel. That was 2007. Ngangibhoda amalokshi wonke lawa ngiselangeni ngiperforma ngizama ukuphusha. And then 2011 ngaqala umaskandi ezinono lakwethu. Ngaphusha lakhona ngabona ukuthi hayi ngathi Thando ngabantu abadala kakhulu intanga zami nje yazi. And then 2019 I decided no, let me just do something that will actually accommodate everyone. And then I see Afropop. I met up with Ulindo Baba Valdo and he was like, no Ladi, let's try something else. And then Sakipa Sonke, a house song that and then we released Tembelewe this year. And abantu bangipusha ukuthi we want more, and then I released Isogalami again this year. Ingoma zami zonke zi-available on digital platforms.
Yeah. I saw Isogalami challenge on social media. Lorraine, what's that one achievement?
The fact that I got to share my skill, Lavo Mama, Abase, Makaya, I got to travel to a few places where I taught them how to do incidents in gender-based violence. So I was teaching them so that they could tell their story through art. So for me it was amazing ukuthi uthole ukuthi umuntu omdala omunye belekazabambe needle, but they were so excited. Lami, it was exciting which I actually got to share the skill with them, and they were actually telling their story through art.
Giving back. Yeah, Helen.
Okay. 2020. Well, the fact that I got nominated for Go Arts Awards is a big thing. It's a win on its own. And I got to feature in the Chronicle newspaper more than 4 times. And it's actually a great thing. And I got to feature in the Bano paper and the Voice Note podcast. And I realized that I'm actually so recognized. And like, people like, oh my God, Helen,
nomination.
Ukhangela u-2020 sazibuza ukuthi i-achievement besides awasinobiza ukuthi i-achievement uku-employ government permanently.
It is.
You are jobless.
I never saw myself working for the government. Actually, I did less aid with Dala because instead I want to go abroad, but it didn't happen. And then government happened, so I'll call it an achievement. Well, since I can be able to buy my baby this and that, so it's an achievement.
It is.
And then I got to be a part of you guys. Just coming here and almost $10 a workshop, man. You know? $10 is an achievement. Not in your class, guys. You know, after this jazz festival, jazz thing, performing there, I got, this huge deal from this person, and I won't mention now because I not committed. And also, I'm excited because of this thing, because this guy is really serious, and I hope it works. I hope I can manage that. So I'm actually happy with him achieving. Though 2020 was very, very, very stressing and very depressing, very, migraine. I'm sure everyone experienced that. We're broke, so imagine, I'm like geeking something, and then it happened that I got this job during COVID. While so I'll call it an achievement. And my daughter by my side, guys, we rough patch. I'm taking my daughter for physiotherapy every week she's going for physiotherapy. But during COVID, being aside, and then it was a stress for me because that situation I found teaming out is called the club food. So I actually wanted to start a program. I'm not a program or I don't know. Club food so that they get help because the shoes that are given they're not good. I love progress, so I want to achieve this things to help other people. Club food. But now I'm happy because she's healing properly. We are healer and you're right, that's an achievement, that's a big achievement.
Congratulations for coming back into the game. But also talking about us as a collective as the Loziba Movement. We wanted to do a Loziba festival, the first one in March, but because of COVID-19 we couldn't. But one of the achievements that we had was keeping ourselves intact. Advice here and there and building each other up and sharing opportunities. That was a huge achievement for us. Yes. But then we also managed to release a song, Pamela. Beautiful song. It's now available on all digital stores. And the video is coming out very shortly, so it's an achievement for us as well. And the jazz night, we cannot overemphasize the jazz night.
What a night!
What a night!
It was a great night. Not just placing our mark there, but also commemorating the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, which is very important, considering the COVID we have cases of our gender-based violence. So without further ado, in celebration of this victory, thank you to the House of Mikhail.
Thank you.
We can't wait.
Thank you. Lorraine, please do the honors. Our producer, please come through. Our videographer, we also need you for the cake. endizivayo so ngokuhlangana the chocolate levanilla. So yeah, siyabonga imakhaya.
Now we just rescue your cake is nice.
Madam Producer, thank you for joining us for the cake session.
Thank you.
And you'll be on camera than behind the scenes all the time.
Got to experience the cane.
So we had Hair Wednesday the 1 year this year, and we saw a lot of young female artists. Everything about Latigo Bulawai, who came through and who told us about what they are doing. What should we look forward to for next year?
I think next year starting abanye food, but I think we should look forward to e-festival because I'm an artist. This one featuring artists, most of them are going to perform at Loziba Festival next year March.
Amazing. Great. I also read. Oh, that's what you said.
No, I said amazing.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing.
So when around March, like this year, in Lozibas Festival,
2021.
Yeah,
March. Yeah.
2021 March. Great.
Yeah.
Great. So what are some of the activities? Are we doing music? You put in the poetry like last time, or are we going to have more of the jazz nights?
We need the music and poetry nights, and maybe jazz nights, and then kulabanye Lozibas bayenza ama theatre play. There will be theatre play as well.
Ooh, nice.
We can't wait. So I'm a fashion show and all that, yeah.
Great stuff, great stuff. I also had a little bit saying Uti Hair Wednesday might go to Wanda and other rural areas.
Definitely, we're working on that. This one we have to say Wanda first. And then Lumia suggests to see a lunch. So when if one thing has succeeded, then we venture to other places.
I love what we are leaving no one behind. And all young women in art are going to have their space. Right. Thank you, Madam Producer. But I also want to pose the same questions to everyone else. What should we look forward to from you in the year 2021? Helen.
Okay. I've been working on my album. I was supposed to release it this year, but then I can't. So I'm going to release it next year. So you guys have to come and support, buy my discs and all that.
Great. So we are expecting an album.
Yes, my first album.
Oh, nice. Wow. Sharon.
Okay, so I forgot to tell you, this year I happened to start speaking on gender-based violence. I'm a gender-based violence survivor. So this year I happened to find my voice and start sharing my story under various organizations and also facilitating discussions on issues that affect us as women. And another organization, so I'm a facilitator. So next year, I expect to do more of that, share my story and help encourage other people out there who are going through the same. Yeah. And then of course, makeup, I just hope to grow my craft. I do SFX makeup and each year I fall in love with it even more. So I just want to take it to another level next year.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Your skill.
Levels.
Lorraine, what should we look forward to?
More of sneezing. Like, I've done like a few pairs of sandals from scratch, but next year I hope I would do more and reach like a wider group
Yes, definitely.
and reach a wider group and continue teaching abantu that I'd definitely love to do, because when I did that I really enjoyed it, and next year hopefully I will continue more mama wakhona.
You should also use us, make us wear your stuff.
Definitely.
Models.
Pamela, what are we looking forward to?
Well, more songs actually. Better. And I have to start looking for gigs. So you'll be seeing me everywhere. And then I'm actually working on creating a brand, my own brand, advertising it, marketing it. Next year I should be one of the nominees for my PA. Yes.
Great stuff. We wish you all the best. Voko.
Okay, Nina, I think I have to make sure which next day Thando by force by fire. I have to buy in my mama's estate here which I'm able to record my poem permanently and post on social media, etc. And then lastly, if we know impact, I would impact and gone with direction in by the way, impact and then next year, same time, same thing, generally, it's a slang food. We have the cake session show.
The House of Nick.
House of Nick.
House of Nick.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, from my side guys, I think 2021 ngizobengiphithizela kakhulu especially in music industry, because oqala being nominated sengithola ama-approach amaningi from ama-artists bantu engiyalithanda kakhulu abafuna ama-collabos with me. So I think khona khana lami kungenza ngifuna ukungena kakhulu yabo ngibe ngiphithizele kakhulu. So 2021 ngizosebenzela kwi-album or release album and then bese ngiyafeature nje lapha nalapha sengizaphithizela yeah,
great. Ama-albums sizawazwa next year, sisazogida.
Strong.
Ntombo.
Hey guys, next year I'm looking forward to performing more. Getting back to my game.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking forward to launching officially launching each winner thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I've got a lot of pieces, but so I'm willing to pair. And we have my alongside. I'll be working with Sozinho because we need success price or something. So I'll be working alongside Pamela Sozinho, the designer. Sozinho, no we design her. So yeah, the friends I like with Mathuthu thing because he was the one who was helping me a lot. And then yeah. You can
And also not downplaying the project of Unuyenza.
yes, and the project, the Clubfoot project definitely is to happen. Yeah. And I'll be working with her. She'll be helping me guys.
Yeah!
Pamela, sister.
But I'm going to tell you what next year, Bliss, I see us at the ends in the car.
So thank you so so much, guys, and thank you to the House of Mikhail for the cake at the
Nice.
But as we are about to wrap up the conversation here, I know there is a lot that we want to tell the world, but kulabanye oloziba abangekho amongst us right now. So what would you leave to those loziba abangekho amongst us, or to us, that is khona advice bani, skills bani, or anything, word of encouragement to the Loziba movement and to the other ladies who might want to also be part of the Loziba movement? Random for this one.
Mina,
sure. Go for it.
Okay.
Mina, I'm so happy. I think I'm lucky to be part of Loziba. What I wanted to share with us, I think we have to open up. Firstly. Secondly, singashaya. So let's push singakhathali. Noma kungaba nzima kangakanani ngesithando nguye wonke umuntu angisho. But just keep pushing. Nje.
Yes, Lorraine.
There's someone who's always saying this to me: consistency. Consistency. You can you don't play as a Loziba. Ungavuyi namhla just because bakubhubile stage wawachia.
True.
Usu says something else. And we can and consistency. People will love you every True. Ungalaleli omunye umuntu ekuyenga ukuthi ngofana lokhu chiyana nakho. And so keep going. Turn eyes on the ball. Keep going. No matter what people say to you, keep on going. I know there are days when you just wake up, isn't as happy. But just keep going, no matter what. Find someone who could be today I'm having a terrible day. I'm having a bad day. Can I just vent my inbox? You don't need to respond. I just want to pour my heart out. And
someone you trust definitely, because when you do understand
okay, so or never give up.
Thank you.
I really like the emphasis on taking care of yourself, self-care, mental health, and event out. Yes, this kid.
Okay, I would like to say thank you guys for always responding to my messages. Thank you guys. I think I was too more than got too I'd like to say thank you guys. And love group I mean well guys. I always I'm just hoping to communicate so that next year the festival you to be a success. Because I say for 3 days and it's just a group in another 50. So everyone who like night, but people are not responding, so
they think it's something
Okay, Pamela, what's your advice?
I wanted to say this. Khethiwe khuluma ukuthi they call people and people don't respond. So I was saying, at times iwala liqhakathekile. Ukubonga ukuthathela izinto phezulu, ugijimele la ube part of into nale yabe senzakala at that particular time, because also was to as much as we think we are there, we are not really there. Because in a nje chabalala mpopho So it means we are not yet there. So let's take an opportunity because I'm very sure this is going to grow to the extent of audition part of So we're not only two, exactly. We're not only two, but right now you are part of it. Now we have some cool approach which singamthatha yini ngakithi uzibani like this singamthatha Pamela uzibani right. So take that opportunity ubone njenge owner. Ayisiki ukuthi umangalisile. But bakuniki honor ukuthi papa uthi like can you become part of this? No, Andre, can you become part of this? It's an honor. Awuhlutshwa. Awuyenze. So nxa besibiza besenza let's take it. Singathi sokuphambili sesithi lokho ngokwabo Sigeli ngokwabo Pamela ngokwabo Qhaka but wawubizwa he didn't come, he didn't do anything. So Loziba sonke sikhona. And another thing, let's be humble. Let's be very humble. I think into ebulala artist yonke it's pride. So if we can't, I think vele konke khona kungabuyi in qalisa khona phana kubo pride and let's be very humble. I think we will go far.
Helen.
Okay, I'd love to say with you guys, let's be together as quality everywhere, you know, and you have to keep your head up high. You don't really have to listen to people. About majority, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Be who you want to be. You can do anything.
True.
Yeah.
Slandela now.
When I get in Tombo.
Be unstoppable.
Umuntu kwemeza nokhe ukukhuluma ngawe kulekela khona khona kuhle okay it's a bonus abakhuluma kubi is fine xa ukuthi bayabasuthisa kubaletheli RTGS into the account I'll keep learning so Loziba phandle le ilwani ngogel ilwani ntombo kiss
Sharon, honestly. The journey of being an artist, I think it's not an easy one, especially in this country. So you need to have faith, you need to have hope, and you need to be positive. Every day you need to motivate yourself. And I'm glad I'm part of this collective because it really motivates me because I see other people pushing and I'm like, okay, so this can be done, you know? This is a dream I can really pursue. So it's really motivating to be part of a collective like this one. And it's really important that we keep on pushing, we keep on chasing our dreams because they are possible. They are possible. So people will have a lot of stuff to say. People look down upon your talents, people criticize. Let's be positive and let's just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. In the end, that one day, I once saw this quote, it takes a lot of years, a lot of days for you to get your one day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Your one day, that one day where you have your breakthrough and you know you just break out and you're like, oh my goodness, this is me and you have come this far. And so each day just push, just be positive, have faith, believe in the beauty of your dream.
I see Loziba. This is very good advice, and Mina sitting here, I'm saying advised. Yes, Voko.
Okay. Ukhona ukukhutha advice yami but mina ngizathanda ukuthi thina eziloziba movement njengama-artist okokuqala sibamba okwesithusi supportayo okwesithusi singakhangelani phansi and then kulabanye ababuya ngadwa kulama-meeting ababuye ngadwa kulalokho it becomes difficult because nxa sisungula ngesindebele kuthiwa kusungula if sisungula this thing kuplana izinto lezi having everyone or part of iLoziba in mind but wena uma usudonsela eceleni ubisela iLoziba movement emuva so make sure ukuthi yonke into sisesibekwazi ukuthi okhona mbani ongekho mbani nalibona kule cake ukhona kule grace khona lapha ethiwa i-house of Mikhele kuvele singathi yini wena usukhuthile you didn't come okwesitiri hlakanipha Loziba. This is a group okuthiwa kulamabulawayo female artists abakhulu bonke baphanaphaya Loziba. So make sure take advantage of i-time yona le, take advantage of i-group yona le. Usangakuthatha kancane ukuthi wena ye-group banjani le times yakho izoperforma or whatsoever. So wena hlakanipha, know what you want. What you want is a stage where you can perform. Loziba movement is going to give you stage to perform. You never know what was spot time you'll I'm not going, but sometimes I was putting
I think, in my opinion, sure you to pay a lot more share. Well, we realize what it's been a difficult year. And Skulma near Loziba, Skulma female artists, young and female, Abagobulawayu, who are pushing to make themselves better, and in themselves being better, they are also pushing Mutibulawayu to even unfortunately, the year 2020 has been very difficult for us as Obulawayu. We lost a lot of talent, including Kelvin May, so rest in peace. And we are also still struggling to see manipulated this new normal, the new normal of working online, the new normal yama curfews where artists can't perform, can't be themselves. So it's all about working together, which is why we are the Loziba movement and working together to try and make sure at the end of it all, what we are doing is not in vain. So thank you all so much for coming here today. A special shout out to you. May we keep on doing what we're doing and may we conquer. A special thanks to the team behind the scenes, Khethiwe, Keith, and the rest of the team. A special thanks to the House of Mikhail and a special thanks for Abasugumela Pezu. Siyabonga.
Hi, Siyabonga.
Thank you.